So the last of our initial examples is the combo box, or drop-down list, as it's sometimes known. And this is useful if you've got more than about 3 or 4 options. It makes sense to use a drop-down list because it takes up less space than lots and lots of radio buttons. So if you have, if you have 10 options, then you're going to have 10 radio buttons that can take up a lot of space on your GUI. If that's the case, then you probably want a drop-down list. Just thinking of an example, if you're using Word or something, there's a drop-down list of all the possible fonts you might want. Because if you had radio buttons for them, it would be far, far too many. But you can have 50 fonts in a drop-down list, and it's easy to interact with. So combo boxes are, we need another module to do combo boxes, because they're only available in the TTK, which stands for themed version of TK widgets, which is supposedly have a better cross-platform look, i.e. they look similar on Macs and PCs and so on. So we're going to need an extra import statement to do those. And they're very like radio buttons, though, in the sense we can set a list of values which are going to appear in the drop-down list. So here's an example. Okay. So once again, we've got the clicked function, which just gets which one is selected from the combo box. This is a bit easier, actually, because it doesn't, we don't have a variable, an int var, to deal with. We can just get it straight from the combo box. Which one is selected, which option is selected. Then for our combo box, we just tell, when we create the combo box here, okay, from the TTK package module, and then we set the values of the combo box to whatever we want in our list. So here I've just set them from 0 to 4, but they could be anything. It could be a different kind of pizza. And I decide which is the current one. Okay, at the moment I'm setting the current one to 1. And then, as before, button to for the user to ask what's happening, and then when they click the button. Okay, so that's bound to the clicked method. When they click the button, then we tell them what's happening in the text area, text field here. Incidentally, text area, text field, there's slightly different things. A text field is a one-line entry, so you can only enter one line of text. A text area, you can enter lots of lines of text. Okay, let's run that example. So there it is. There's the example, and you can see the drop-down list. I can select one, click me, and it'll tell me which one is selected. Okay, and obviously you can put as many items in there as you want, and they don't all have to be numbers. They can be whatever you want. So if I run that now, I've got some numbers, but I've also got some fruits at the bottom of the list. Okay. So let's finish that example there, that video there, and then we'll look at actually putting this into practice.